This year we've had some unusually cold weather, unusually early in the season. So we've already had a killing freeze around the state, and you're going to see damage to plants in your landscape, particularly tropicals. You're going to notice things like philodendrons have turned brown, gingers have a lot of damage on them as well. So if you have some damage to your tropicals, deal with that, but there's some other symptoms you may be seeing that you don't need to do anything about, and that is some of our evergreen shrubs that are really quite hardy will actually change color as the winter time moves in and the weather gets chilly. Now I'm standing here in these boxwoods to show you that. Notice how these boxwoods here have turned kind of an orangey yellowish color. Now this is not cold damage, but it is a reaction to the cold weather. Shrubs like boxwoods will oftentimes change color in the wintertime. Now the foliage is healthy, it's still alive, there's nothing wrong with these plants despite the sort of odd coloration. However, the foliage will turn just green again in the springtime with no problems whatsoever. So again, don't interpret this as cold damage. This is cold damage on boxwoods. You can see these little new shoots that were coming out got nipped back by the cold, and that's one reason not to prune too late in the year. We usually stop pruning around about August or September to prevent this late growth from being around when the cold hits. Now some other shrubs that will show bright colors this time of the year, nandinas, particularly dwarf nandinas, have amazingly vivid colors in scarlets and reds and golds and chartreuses, and also azaleas will show color this time of the year in their foliage. Shades of chocolate and burgundy are not unusual at all. So if you have some evergreen hardy shrubs in your landscape, they've turned sort of an odd shade of color after this cold weather, don't be alarmed. They're fine, they're healthy, they're not damaged, and they'll turn green again in the spring. For Get It Growing, I'm Dan Gill with the LSU AgCenter.